If you have a rare artifact that you found while digging on a family hike, or was passed on to you from your grandfather, chances are you can sell it for a very good price at a collectibles shop. Pawn Stars is arguably one of the best places for this purpose. This shop has seen some incredible pieces of history and grandeur alike, so let's dive into this video and look at the 8 Pawn Stars mega deals. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Number 1. Andy Warhol's paintings. Paul walked into the gold and silver pawn shop with a very interesting piece of art to sell. He presented his collection of Andy Warhol's 4 original paintings. Paul told Rick that he decided to sell those paintings after hearing about the auction of one of the paintings to be around $6 million. Rick called an expert to confirm the authenticity of the paintings, and the paintings were deemed original. Paul had initially asked for $32,000 for the 4 paintings, but after some negotiations settled for $27,000. Number 2. Jefferson's copy of Jay's Treaty. A customer entered the pawn shop and showed Rick a copy of the Treaty of Amity, Commerce, and Navigation, which was written around 1794. The customer explained that his copy belonged to President Thomas Jefferson. The customer's great-great-grandfather acquired his copy after Jefferson had sold his library to the Congress, and his books had been auctioned. Knowing the popularity of Thomas Jefferson and the rarity of his collectibles, Rick had to agree to the customer's offer of $50,000. Number 3. Kennedy's cigar box. Rick was amazed when a man came to his shop and showed him a cigar box that belonged to John F. Kennedy while he was President of the United States. The cigars were bought by Kennedy's press secretary before signing the Cuban embargo. The customer demanded $95,000 for the box, along with the remaining cigars. But after he mentioned that he owned the museum himself and was looking to upgrade, Rick offered $50,000. After a great deal of bargaining, the customer left with a deal of $60,000. Number 4. Texas Shipwreck Treasure. One customer approached Rick with a gold bar to see how much it was worth. After Rick estimated around $24,000, an expert was called in to confirm if it was valuable. However, the expert told the two parties that the gold bar was actually from the treasure of the shipwrecks that happened near Texas around 1554, and the single bar valued twice as much as Rick had estimated. After knowing the original worth of the gold bar, Rick made an offer of $35,000, to which the customer agreed without further negotiation. Number 5. Silver currency. Jeff walked into the pawn shop and offered to sell Rick his entire wealth of silver and gold bars and coins. Jeff told Rick that he had purchased all of that 10 years ago when his father had asked him to do so. Rick checked the collection thoroughly to see if it was not a fraud. Fortunately for Jeff, his silver currency was original. Rick weighed Jeff's silver to be around 210 pounds. After some calculations, Rick agreed to buy Jeff's treasury for a massive $111,000. Number 6. Maurice Sendak's drawings. Rick visited an art gallery and met Nick. He was willing to sell Rick his collection of Maurice Sendak's drawings. The collection consisted of 12 drawings of Sendak's famous children's books, Where the Wild Things Are. This book was written and illustrated by Sendak himself, and Nick was ready to sell it for the right price. Nick asked for $375,000, which shocked Rick. After Rick confirmed the value of the drawings from an expert, Rick agreed to pay the man $250,000, making it the most expensive purchase ever on the show. Number 7. Roger Penske Mustang. Rick met John, the owner of the Hertz Penske Mustang GT. These were a limited edition of Ford's one of the most successful cars ever, created in a partnership between Hertz and Roger Penske, an established entrepreneur. Only 150 of those cars were made, with the first 10 boasting a 6-speed manual. After Rick called a NASCAR professional to check if the car was running well, John made an offer of $80,000 for the car. Rick offered $60,000, to which John agreed. Number 8. Lincoln signed card. Greg presented Rick one of the rarest collectibles of all time. Rick was astonished when Greg showed him a parlor card signed by Abraham Lincoln. That was one of the rarest artifacts that could be bought privately, and Greg asked for $100,000. When Rick called in an expert to confirm its originality, the expert confirmed it with an estimated price of $150,000. Greg tried up his offer, but the two settled for the first bid. Well, that's the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know if you did by giving it a thumbs up. See you soon.